Alright, so I wanted to make a video showing you how to debug the various steps of writing a shader, and this will primarily be done by outputting various values to the albedo. And so let's go ahead and jump right in by showing you how this is done. And as a side note, the purpose of this video is not really so much to show you how to write this particular shader, but just how to use the albedo output to be able to walk step by step through any shader that you might want to write. So let's go ahead and start this off by seeing a bug that was in this originally that caused strange visual issues. So if you look here, you'll see this grass right here. Now if you keep an eye on this grass, when I rotate this, it's going to turn brown, such as up on the mountain here, which is not what's supposed to happen. So if I rotate this, you'll see it's kind of brown now. You'll see a little bit of grass, but it's mostly brown. You'll see various fading. It looks really strange. So how we can debug this is to just output the value of this normal to the albedo. And so let me go ahead and comment out the final output, and I uncommented this line up here. And so right here what you'll see is we're outputting this normal RGB value straight to the albedo channel. Now when I rotate the camera, you'll see the colors of it are changing, which is not what I want. What I want in this case is I want the normal value based on its world coordinates. So basically I just don't want this to change. If you look, it's blue here, and now it's, you know, light blue. It changes. It's weird. So the correct way to do this is actually to multiply it by the inverse view matrix. And so what that will do now is we look and we see that it is staying still, which is exactly what we want. And now that I'm done debugging this, I'll go ahead and comment that out, and I'm going to show you that you can use this for other things, such as, in my case, actually let me uncomment that. So what I did with this shader is basically anything that is pointing straight up or somewhat straight up, I wanted that to be grass, and I wanted the angled pieces to be more mountainous or rocky. And then that also would create an issue though, because if you'll look here, let's go ahead and, actually I don't even need to uncomment that, I can just comment here. So this is actually that part right there. So if it's pointing straight up, it's closer to black, and if it's more perpendicular to the ground, it gets more whitish. And so that's our mask. And anything that is more white, we want to have the rock look. And anything that's darker, we want the grass look. The problem with this though is, actually we can comment that out. The problem with that is that it's causing this the grass to be on the flat parts up high, which we don't want that. So basically what I wanted to do was I wanted to create a Y fade, but it's not easy to just create the Y fade and mix it with the mask at the same time. So I wanted to see what the Y fade looked like separately. So if we go ahead and uncomment the Y fade and comment that, and now we can actually assign the Y fade also as a grayscale value here. And so now you can see everywhere where it's darker is the lower part of the Y fade, and everywhere where it's whiter is the upper part of the Y fade. And then what I wanted to do here was I wanted to mix it with the mask. And then this would give me this value. And so now it's mixed together, and with the final albedo output, it's all mixed together properly. So the lesson here is you can use the albedo output to use basically whatever values you want to be able to debug visually what you're doing with your shader, because obviously you don't have print statements and any other debug statement, so it makes it a little bit more tricky. Anyway, hope this video helped. If you liked the video, hit like, subscribe, and hope you have a great day. Bye.